G'day there, Mr.Callisto here, and welcome to the Heavy Weapons Tier List Revisited. Now, I did a tier list on this about 8 months ago, and I just had to do a new list of this because my opinions sort of, have changed since then. 8 months is a long time, so I just thought things are different now, and I would just look back on these. So I'm going to do this list again. Maybe some of these things are different. Some of them will be the same. So blah, 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 blah. Alright, I'm just going to get started here. So, first, we have stock minigun. Now, God tier. I mean, this is my opinion on stock hasn't changed ever since 8 months or even years. Like, fucking, it's stock. It's good. Good damage. It's stock. Okay. There's nothing to say about it. It's good. Anyways, next up, Natasha. See, on my last video, I give this a God tier, but now, I mean, I'll put it in really great. Like, maybe it's decent. It's in between these two, but I'll put it in really great. See, I used to use a Natasha a lot back in the day because, well, it's fucking good against those annoying scouts as I do encounter, but now it just, I kind of just drifted away from this weapon a lot. It's not that it's a bad weapon, it's just, it's more like a team player heavy playstyle. I mean, yes, that is my type of playstyle, but I don't know. I much prefer just stock doing that. But yet again, it is pretty fun just using Natasha and bullying people who think they can run away from your wrath. But yeah, other than that, it's really great, but it's definitely not God tier. I had to move that now because in my last video, I put that God tier. It's not up there anymore. That's what I think now. It's great. It's a great weapon. Next up, Hulong Heater. Now, I put this in decent. I'm still gonna put it in decent. My opinion on it. It's not a bad weapon. Like, honestly, in my opinion, every single heavy primary, there isn't a bad one, except for one that we'll get into in a second. There's not a single bad heavy primary. It's just they're situational in some other regarding. But other than that, it's fine. I mean, it does shoot through your ammo a lot. The fucking ring fire thing, and yeah, that's cool and all. But yet again, it's there. It's fine. I don't really care too much about it, but it's alright. It is pretty fun if you have a friend who's on pyro and they just spam scorch shot or whatever and just mow down people. That's pretty cool. Cause you do more damage when people aren't on fire. And, that's pretty epic. I like that. But it's a fun weapon. I mean, it's not great, but it is just, it's there. Now, next up is the Brass Beast. I put the Brass Beast on not great, but I'm going to keep it at decent. I'm going to bump it up. It's decent. Alright, hear me out. Okay, so if we were talking about MVM here, I wouldn't have God tier. It's fucking amazing in MVM. But I'm talking about, like, casual and just, like, general play of heavy. It's decent. It's alright. I mean, yes, you're fucking at a standstill, basically, when you're using this thing. But other than that, I mean, it's really good on, like, choky areas and just jumping around corners and just mowing people down. That's what's fun about it. Or just joking around and memeing. Like, you just stay revved and just waddle your way around battlements and, yeah. That's pretty fun. But other than that, it's decent. It's not good, nor that it's bad. It's decent. It's alright. I mean, yes, the damage bonus isn't really significant. I can't speak. It's, yeah, It's alright. It's there. It's whatever. Next up, Thomasov. Now, I personally do not. Well, I don't want to say I hate this weapon. I don't. It's just, like I said, people who use this are just they're more try harder heavies, but that's okay. That just means try harder to win. South Smith, blah blah blah. Um, I'll put it in really great. It's really great. Thomasov is good. It's very fast. If you want to play more aggressive as heavy, that's good. It's the only downside to this that when you fire, it has the, I believe it was 20 firing speed that's lowered. I think it's 20%. I can't remember at the top of my head. I'm doing this in one take. It's like 1 in the fucking morning. But I believe it's 20% lower firing speed. It does the same damage as stock, but the reason why it's firing slower, you're doing less damage following up, if that makes sense. Yes, it's quick, it can draw fast, but in most case scenarios, if the stock heavy minigun revs first and starts shooting before Thomasov, obviously he's gonna lose. Well, every heavy duel, whoever revs up first wins, right? But the Thomasov can quick draw, but since it's firing slower, it's not gonna do too much. Yes, it has a tighter spread, and it's gonna hit more shots. Technically, yes, the Thomasov heavy could win that battle, but it's like a 50-50 here. But other than that, yeah, it's a great weapon in my opinion. I know I might be wrong on a lot of these things, and you can criticize me in that in the comments and tell me things I'm wrong. It's 1 in the morning. I shouldn't have done this a long time ago, or around earlier. I gotta get speak today. But yeah, I'm just doing this here. One take. Here we go. Anyways, thumbs up. Really great. I like the weapon. There's some people who use it are much more, try hardish, blah blah. That's fine. It just what pisses me off is people who tap fire with this just constantly. Yes, it's good at tap firing. Every minigun can do that. It's a semi-good strategy, but it's not consistent, But all right. We're gonna stop talking about Thomasov. We'll move on. Anyways, stock shotgun. I put this in. Where did I put this in my? Look, I have a little thing here on my last tier list. Where did I put this? I put the stock shotgun in really great last time. This time, I would put it really great. Yeah, it's great. It's stock shotgun for you fat scout. Blah blah. There's nothing really to say about it. I can't really say too much about stock shotgun, so we're just gonna move on to the family business here. So, family business. Last time I put this in really great, and I'm gonna have to put it in really great again. Like I said, really great. This is like your go-to fat scout primary or secondary, my bad. But technically, fat scout is not really a subclass, more like a meme class, but you can classify it subclass, whatever. I usually play it sometimes when I'm just dicking around and casual or just on the frickin' orange servers. I always dick around as Fat Scout. That's fun to do. But in general play, you don't really see shotguns for heavy too much. Unless you're using Hulong, because you run out of ammo and you have like a backup damage dealer if you want. I don't know. Probably. But it's really great. It's good for Fat Scout. And, that's what I like. That's fine. So next up, Panic Attack. So last time I put it in the lowest tier, absolute garbage. And my opinion has changed on it. I said it was absolute garbage because there's no point for the quick speed for it. But if you're playing Fat Scout and you want to use the Fist of Steel because, you know, Fist of Steel is really good. We'll talk about that later. But, you know, every time you use it, it has a slower draw time on anything you use. Yes, you can just, you know, switch that, blah, blah, blah. Switch your primary, then go to your secondary. That'll be quicker. But if you use the Panic Attack doing this, you know, it has a quicker draw time, and it's basically just pulling out normally as stock, if that makes sense. I can't word right now, so I wouldn't put it in not great. I'll put it, it's decent, alright? I want to bump it up. It's 2 spaces. No, 1 space. No, 2 spaces. Alright. It's decent, alright? It's not bad, nor that's good, but it's decent. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it in not great. Actually, I changed my mind. Not great. But that's the only purpose it has for heavy if you're using it with Fist of Steel. Other than that, it's why would you use it anyways? So, not great. But it's not bad, if that makes sense. Whatever. Anyways, Sandwich, God tier. It's the Sandwich, you know. Go to heavy secondary. Literally every heavy made or any player playing heavy always equips a Sandwich, unless, you know, you're carrying like shotguns and stuff, or, you know, other than that. But it's the Sandwich. It's good. You know, helping your medics. You gotta help yourself. You know, helping teammates. That's good. Good all around. I can't say too much about the Sandwich. It's a goddamn Sandwich. Whatever. Next up, Buffalo Steak Sandwich. I put this in not great. I'm putting in absolute garbage. It's cool. It's cool, but it just doesn't work. You know, yeah, you're basically the Double Knight, but you know, you have no charge. Sure, you're beefier, but what's that gonna do? You're slightly faster. I mean, if we're talking about medieval mode here, can you even use that weapon in medieval mode? I don't play it, so I have no idea. But if you can, maybe it's actually good. It's probably God tier. But if you can't, then it's just absolute garbage. I don't play medieval, so I have no idea. But it just sucks, man. It just, yeah. Maybe I wouldn't have bumped it up not great if it healed you about, like, let's say 100 or 200. That would be fine. Because, sure, I mean, if you're doing like a punchy, heavy, whatever, just dicking around, then it's fine. But at least it should give you a little health, you know? But other than that, it's bad. It's bad. Anyways, second banana. See, I put this in God tier, but this time I'm gonna put it in really great. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's good. You know, this is like the Sandwich sub. If you don't have like a medic on your team, then use it. Because, you know, that fast charging time and it only heals 200 health. I mean, sure, that's fine, but it's, you know, you throw it to a teammate and, you know, it's a small health kit. That's, you know, whatever, but oh, jeez, that came out. It's more like a you type of weapon. You know, it heals you. I can't speak today, dude. Comment how many times I said you know, and anyways, okay? So yeah. Oh yeah, and so yes. Count those two. But, you know, I'm gonna bump it up to God tier. You know what? Screw it. It's a God tier weapon. Because if you don't have a medic, use this. If you have a medic in a good team, use a Sandwich. There you go. Win-win. There you go. Anyways. The Locust Bar. I put this in really great. And I'm gonna put it in decent. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it gives you 50 extra health. That's fine. You can survive a couple more headshots and tanky, a little more tanky, I guess. But other than that, I mean, It's alright. This was basically the second banana for heavies before Jungle Inferno, but now, it's alright. I mean, there's probably people out there that use this, legitimately, and good for you. I might be one of those people. I mean, I played this in casual before. I mean, I didn't really see any difference between a sandwich and a second banana. Well, maybe I did. But other than that, it's alright. But I do say, it does give you a small more health using the Gru here. You're much more quicker. And the health drain, you have a little more time to get a little speed boost. But we'll get that later. Anyways, it's decent. Locust Bar, decent. Next up, Stock Fist. See, I put this in really great. And, God tier. I mean, it's a stock weapon, so, I mean, yeah, we're just keeping it really great. I mean, you punch people. That's what you do. You just punch people. Sometimes you crit them and they die instantly. It's fun. I have fucking professional kill streak of these. Like, with over 900 kills on these, and it's Stock Fist. You punch people. There you go. Got nothing else to say about that. You punch, there you go, game over. Anyways, Fist of Steel. God tier weapon. Being tanky is fucking awesome. I just love just blasting people, and when I'm in danger, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get the fuck out of here, and just whip these things out and walk it away, and people trying to still shoot me, and you're still taking some damage, but like, you're so goddamn taken. I fucking love it, dude. I just love pissing off like these new snipers who just constantly headshot me. I remember I was playing on the orange server, and I was just running at this free-to-play sniper with the Fist of Steel. He's constantly shooting me, and it's doing nothing to me. I just go, pow, giving it a nice good old crit. Yeah. It's great. It's great for tanky, but the only downside is melees. I mean, you're rarely in melee combat and casual. Maybe you are. I don't know, but most likely what people will do when you use these things will just run at you with your melee, especially scouts. They will just whip out whatever that melee they have and then beat you to death, and you'll probably lose because you take so much goddamn damage from melees. But other than that, I mean, it's a god tier weapon. It's really good for heavies who actually want to play the game and try hard to win the game. It's really good for starting heavies who actually want to play heavy. And also the contract for it is difficult. I'm still struggling on that one because, sure, you're taking a lot of damage, but there's not that many moments where you can actually use these efficiently. Except for sentries, though, because sentries, I mean, yeah. Especially mini sentries with the Fist of Steel, it does 5 damage to you, and you can just walk on towards the mini sentry, punch it a couple times, and it's dead. Except for the engineer, which will probably run at you with a gunslinger and just beat you to death. But other than that, yeah. All right, we're gonna stop talking about these. Let's move on. Anyways, gloves are running urgently. See, I put these in It's Decent tab. I'm going to say it's now god tier. From my opinion, this is one of the weapons that I just did not get. The health drain. Okay. So before Jungle Inferno, you had the mini crits, right? That was fine, but you took so much damage when you're trying to get, to the battlefield or battlements, and just you take so much damage that first time when you whip them off, normally you just hide behind a corner, wait until it goes away, then you wrath it. But yeah. But after, when they added the health strain, see, I thought after that, oh, this weapon's just bad now. You just run toward there, you're at 100 health, you're weaker than a scout, and you're dead as dirt. But after watching Big Joey Slaps Nuts video on the Gru, and actually learning how to use this weapon, how you use it in burst. I've been practicing with these things, and holy shit, it's such a good weapon. Just getting to the front lines, like, as fast as, like, you know, Demoman, medics, and sometimes scouts, as the slowest class in the game, it's amazing. And especially when you're murdering people and you're low on health, you just whip these out, start b-hopping, because energy, it does not make you faster, but if you unequipped and start b-hopping, you can still continue the speed, but you have to be good at that, and I'm kind of at it. It's kind of like the soldier when he b-hops with the Marker Gardener, and he can still crit. It's something like that. But other than that, holy shit, it's one of the weapons that just took a 180 turn. That's how that works, right? Yeah. Just a 180 turn. Just, I love this weapon now. I used to just judge it and just like, it used to be good, but now it's just bad because you go to the battlements and you're at 100 health and you die. But when you actually learn how to use this weapon, it's such a good utility tool for the heavy. Sure, you're not gonna melee combat with these. I mean, why would you? You're just gonna die. But just using these to get to the battlements quicker, or just flanking, or just trying to get out of danger, it's so good. And yeah, I love this weapon now. I judged it too harshly, so it deserves a god tier spot. Anyways, eviction notice. For God's some reason I put this in decent. What the fuck was I thinking? It's decent. It's terrible. It's okay. Yes, it's like a semi-mini Guru, but it's just yeah. It's bad. It's real bad. I mean, yes, you punch people and you get a really good speed boost, but what is it? I'm talking about casual play here. Are you just gonna whip those out and just go start punching people and then you're fast and you're just, oh my god, you're just gonna die. Sure, you can combo this with the buffalo steak sandwich and the eviction notice and go on a freaking JoJo fucking killing spree, whatever, have fun. Just dicking around. But just this in actual heavy play, no, it's terrible. I have no idea why I put this in decent. It's not even close to decent. It's terrible. Absolute garbage. I don't even want to talk about this anymore. Anyways, Holiday Punch. I put this in fucking it's decent too. I'm gonna put it in not great. It's just, yeah, no. Actually, you know what? Screw you. Absolute garbage. I hate, no. Okay, you know what? Whatever. We're gonna put it in not great because the only reason I'm gonna put it in not great because it's funny as fucking hell when you whip this thing out when you're Ubered and the enemy medic with an Uber, you just make them laugh and just cut off their Uber completely. It's the funniest fucking shit ever. That's the only reason why I use this, and plus, you know, friendlies, this is their go-to weapon. I mean, yeah, I don't care. I mean, whatever. So, yeah, I got nothing else to say about it. That's the only thing I usually like doing, that, just, you know, making people laugh. That's it. Anyways, Kelly boxing gloves. I put this in really great. I'm gonna put it now, and it's decent. Okay, so it's not bad. It definitely needs a rework. Maybe not a full rework, but just a small change. Okay, Valve, listen to me. If you ever release the heavy update, please, for the love of mercy, let this weapon have no random critical hits. Please. Why does a weapon that allows you to get 5 seconds of free crits of any melee kill that random crits. That makes no fucking sense. Why? Why does this? Why? Fucking why? Okay, I know I'm getting a little salty about this, but I just don't understand why. Just make it have no random crits. The other stats, it's fine. Just have no random crits, okay? Please. The weapon's fine. Just make it no random crits. And if they do that, I'm gonna bump it up to God tier, or maybe just really great. I'll consider putting it in God tier, but no, it's decent. It's decent. Yeah. Alright. Now after that, Warrior Spirit. Now, I put this in absolute garbage. Now I gotta put it in God tier because, like, it's such a good weapon. Just getting, what is it, 30% damage bonus and getting a crit does like 250 fucking whatever fucking damage and fucking. God, fuck this fucking weapon! I still hate this fucking shit to this fucking day! God fucking damn!